All right, hey everyone. I'm gonna show you guys how to put a premium model console inside of a Silverado or Sierra that's got the regular flip down console. First, we'll start by removing these little plates, little plastic plates. I used a pick, or you can use a small screwdriver. Then you want to go ahead and get a deep well 15 millimeter, and go ahead and try to remove this nut and the front nut, and then move your chair forward, and then try to remove these rear nuts. You're gonna have to remove this seat belt. So it's gonna the Torx bit is gonna be a T50, and then you're gonna want to feed this through the seat. So once you get the bolts loose, you can remove the seat without the seat belt. Correction: these rear bolts are 11s, and earlier I said that they were nuts, but they're actually bolts, and I'm using an 11 deep well, so it gives me room to fit down. And you want to go ahead and remove these electrical connectors. Go ahead and press this tab down and then pull it out. Once the seats are removed, you're going to want to unplug this connector right here, and then you're going to want to lift it up and then bring it up. You might want to take this time to vacuum the carpet to get all the gunk and stuff off. So on the new console, this is optional if you guys want to do this or not, but I at least want to have one of these working. So what I did is I popped this cover off, and this harness went with the premium model truck, so of course it had the Bose system in it. My truck does not, so the wiring harness is different in a lot of different ways. So what I did is I unplugged this, and I'm going to use this connector, and the factory harness right here plugs into the old flip down console. So what I did is I took this bracket off here, off the bottom of the flip down console. It was 10 millimeter bolts, and then I took the seat belt bolts off, which was that same star bit socket that I used for the seat belts inside the truck. And on this side was a 15 millimeter bolt, and I pulled it off, and underneath here you can see the old cigarette lighter. So what you want to do is you want to unplug that harness, because that's the harness you're going to have to use so that this will work with the new console, so you'll have at least one outlet. This is the harness. It's really annoying to get to. See, it plugs in here. So what I did is I got a pick and put it through the little hole right there, and I twisted it around until I saw where the plug-in plastic piece was right here. I pushed my pin in there and pulled the harness, and it came right out. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to plug it up into this connector, and then I'm gonna shoot it. I'm gonna shoot the harness down through here, so it comes out about right here. So then I'll just be able to plug it in when I put the console in, and I'll have one outlet for the back. Console in. I've got the harness hooked up. Like I said, that harness is gonna run through the plastic. You gotta kind of pull this plastic out a little bit to feed that harness through. Once you do that, you're gonna want to take this harness that comes from the floor of the truck, gonna plug it up, and what I did is I just kind of tucked it back behind here. That way it's, you know, isn't popping out somewhere, or it's not pressed against between the console and the seat for it to get damaged whenever you go down the road. But yeah, it's a pretty simple process. I'm gonna do something about this. This is the only thing I don't like about this swap. It leaves all this room here, which I'm gonna put my CB right here, so that's gonna cover that up. But you guys could do whatever you want. You could probably make an adapter to come off of here to here, and I don't know, just be creative. But this is the process that I went for. So yeah, I'll take another video once the seat's finished. This is what it looks like. Alrighty guys, I appreciate it. Please subscribe. Thanks.